What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new WWE Elite Greatest Hits unboxing and review video. If you're not a best one yet already and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, 2000s, or basketball, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection or live my nostalgic memories, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And today we are going to be unboxing these greatest hits. I can't even keep track nowadays what series we're on because WWE Mattel, they are all over the place right now. So if you're a new collector and you're trying to get into this game, right now is the time because Mattel, they are putting out some of the best re-releases out there. And this is coming from somebody who literally had over thousands of figures growing up, collecting them. And when I got out of high school, I quick sold them, and I definitely could have made a lot more selling them. But I really lost a lot of money, and I got back into it. And a lot of it has to do with these greatest hits. It really gives me a reason to get back into the game. But let me stop talking. We need to unbox these. We need to review them. So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. So before we do get into our first figure, there is one that is missing, and that is Hulk Hogan. It's the same old Hogans that we've been getting like for the last couple of years, so I really found no purpose in getting another Hulk Hogan that just looks exactly the same. So we ended up getting the rest of the set besides Hogan. So starting things off, we have Randy Orton, and this is a re-release from his, I believe, Elite Series 91, if I'm not mistaken, because it does have the goggles in there, which they did repaint the shorts, the tights, which I really like that. Like, if you're gonna do re-releases, like, give us, like, some different tights. Like, I'm surprised, like, Rollins, like, his last two Elites, like, they were so identical, and, like, it just, I didn't want it. I ended up getting rid of my Elite, I believe, 112, Seth Rollins, because it just looked exactly the same than the one in, like, series, like, 110. But we do get, like, a chair here with Randy Orton, and I'm surprised there is no WWE logo on the chair, so I will definitely be using this in my We Are Wrestling arena, which right now is kind of under construction. And we do get these goggles here and some interchangeable hands. But obviously, we're going to be keeping these hands on Randy Orton. And I just thought it was time. It was time to release. It was time to replace the white tights Randy with this one. I think I am going to keep the white tights one. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. But yeah, this Randy Orton, massive upgrade. It's been a couple years since I've actually picked up a modern Randy, so one of those figures that, I don't know why, I just don't really pick up a lot of his newer figures. Obviously, old school, all day. But with this Randy Orton figure here, I am digging this head sculpt here. It looks great. He's got the buzz cut going on. I also really do like the likeness there to his face. Looks just like him. And then I think that the body here is good for its time. I hope, like, when we get newer Randys from, like, his latest return, they kind of make him a little bit bigger because I feel like he definitely gained a lot more muscle. He's not as lean anymore. And he does have his he does have his sleeves going on, and then he does have the back tattoo, which I think looks incredible. He does have the wrist tape going on as well. And I am actually digging this black and silver gear going on. He's got the wings on both sides, and then on the back it says Orton. And he does have the RKO knee pads as well, and the black boots. And overall, this is just a great looking modern Randy for now. I do hope, though, we do get, like, a new, like, body mold once we get another Randy later in the line. Because I feel like we definitely need to get one that's a little bit more ripped. But here it is, man. This is going to be a great replacement for that Elite 91 I have. Moving on now to our next greatest hits figure, we have Rey Mysterio here, and this is from WrestleMania 35. I believe this is in like a 2-pack with Samoa Joe. This is like one of the quickest friggin' matches, too. But I'm actually excited that we did finally get like a new Rey Mysterio here. And I'm just starting to like get back into like my collecting here. And like Rey Mysterio, like I have a lot of old school ones, like from Ruthless Aggression, WCW. But I don't really have a lot of modern Reys. So I am excited to like add this to my miscellaneous shelf. But, man, what incredible gear Rey Mysterio here is wearing. Like, Rey Mysterio is one of those guys, he goes all out when it comes to, like, WrestleMania. And I am just in love with the way that this figure looks here. This is a great attire. Rey Mysterio, always very toyetic, but with this Rey figure here, he does have this, like, goldish tan mask going on with the mohawk, which I love the details of the mohawk. Looks so good. He has a signature mask look. And also, Rey Mysterio does have this awesome snakeskin robe that he's wearing as well. Nice purple, which feels very good in hand, which I really do like a lot. And then he does have his snakeskin, like, green and gold gear going on all the way down, which just looks so detailed, so good. Mysterio on the side. And then he does have his, like, arm pieces, and then he does have, like, this glove piece, which I really do like a lot. And then he does have the gold boots that say "Go" on them, Boudica, which I really do like a lot as well. And just overall, this is a great looking Rey Mysterio. Like, he has some of the best attires when it comes to WrestleMania. And I'm glad that we were able to get a re-release on this one, because I know it is very hard to find in, like, the second market. And finally, last but not least, we have the greatest hits. Phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And this one is just so cool. Like, when I went to the Brimfield Flea Market earlier this year, I actually found the basic AJ in this exact attire for, like, I think like $2 or $3 I paid. So to get this in Elite form, I'm actually very excited. And yeah, this is from 2019 Royal Rumble. So I am excited to, like, add a new AJ Styles to my collection, because, I don't know, sometimes I get sick of, like, the ones that are in my shelf. And this is from, because the last AJ Styles I got was that Ultimate Edition one with, like, the white and the blue, which is still one of my favorite Ultimate Editions in my collection. But I thought that it was time to just get a new AJ in there, even if I put it on, like, the miscellaneous shelf or something. I just really like this attire a lot. So let me get the head back on, because it did pop off when I was ripping the package open. So, oh yeah, there it is. And we're definitely going to have him posed like the way that he came in the package. That looks so good. Pretty freaking sweet. There it is, man. We got AJ Styles, and wow. With this figure here, I love, like, the neon green that he's wearing. Just so toyetic, so cool looking. And he does have the Phenomenal one on the gloves there. Always like that, because, like, it reminded me of, like, football players, what they would do back in the day, especially, like, the old school Nike commercials. And then he does have the long hair going on, which is nice. The likeness is definitely there on this AJ Styles, which looks good. And then I also really do like the rubber vest as well. Like, I do like the little details we get on there. And then he does have his tank top shirt, which is rubber good. There can only be one. And AJ Styles on the bottom of the shirt, which is nice, but I kind of wish it was a soft good shirt. It would look so much better, though. But I also really do like the tights as well, the nice neon colors with the Phenomenal One logo on both sides of the leg. Well, one says Phenomenal One, the other says AJ, which I like. And then the kick pads look amazing. It also does have Phenomenal on one leg, and then the other one has the one, which I really do like. And just overall, this is a very solid AJ. So one thing I'm definitely might have to do with this figure is take off the Phenomenal One shirt. I'm just not a fan of the rubber shirt. It should have been a soft goods. But I really do like the rubber vest here, which I'm definitely going to be keeping on AJ. But an awesome looking figure here. AJ Styles, I hope We get a new modern one with this more darker, like, Evil Ways look from, like, his final TNA New Japan run. I hope we get one of those type of AJ Styles figures eventually, but very cool to finally get a new AJ in here. So there it is, guys. We just reviewed another Greatest Hits figures. Mattel right now, they are just hitting balls out of the ballpark, swinging home runs. They're hitting home runs left and right. But these are just amazing figures. Like I said earlier, now is the time to get into wrestling figures. If you are still contemplating whether or not you want to get into this game, I recommend it because they're putting out some of the best re-releases right now, and who knows how long Mattel's going to do this. I'm all for it because I'm rebuilding my collection, and I love that I get to document it on here. But let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure in this wave. My favorite figure in this line has got to be the Rey Mysterio. This is just absolutely toyetic, so freaking awesome. Just love this Rey Mysterio. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias, and We Are Wrestling. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.